Hi, I'm Jormally Batista, and I'll be talking about Black history in gymnastics. Gymnastics has been around for about 125 years. It was a dream to many little girls, white and black, including myself. And as you can expect, there weren't many black gymnasts back then in the U.S. because most black people didn't have the same opportunities and resources as white people, or wealthier people. And most of those few black gymnasts most likely had to fight for opportunities. An example of a black gymnast who had to fight for her opportunity is Wendy Hilliard. Wendy Hilliard is a woman who is from Detroit. She was the first black gymnast to make a national team in rhythmic gymnastics. However, her entire gymnastics career did not come so easily. When she discovered gymnastics and wanted to do it, she had to travel to the suburbs in order to get a full gymnastics program, and it was all very costly. Also, there was a time where she was not on the list to go to the World Championships, even though she ranked higher than some of the girls who were chosen. She was also told by her coach that she stood out too much, most likely because she was black. But she fought, and she wrote to the USA Gymnastics about this, and they told her that they were trying to change the decision of these judges and coaches, and they told her that the top 6 ranked gymnasts would be able to compete, and that included Wendy. Wendy also served on the United States Olympic Committee for 10 years after being elected by her teammates. Her teammates knew that she would fight for them and fight for what was right. And years later, Wendy went on to create a nonprofit organization named the Wendy Hilliard Gymnastics Foundation, which provided free gymnastics to over 10,000 inner-city kids who live in New York City like me, many of whom might be from a low-income family and neighborhood. Foundations like Wendy's can help many kids because it gives more opportunities to kids who don't get them, and for those who don't really have a lot of resources or money to pay and travel for the programs. Wendy's foundation even helped the rhythmic gymnast Alexis Page. She had to ride 2 trains and a bus to her practice in Brooklyn every single practice until Wendy moved the program to the Armory, which in Harlem, where it was easier for her to travel. And at just age 13, she went on to compete at the National Junior Competition in Dallas, Texas. She was even diagnosed with scoliosis, but she didn't let that stop her from doing what she loved. And she got to where she was with her determination and support from her mother and Wendy. She even came back to coach at the Wendy Hilliard Gymnastics Foundation, where she can help girls get to where she got to. Foundations like Wendy's have done this for many children all around. Here are some pictures of Alexis Page, and I put 2 pictures from when she was younger. What's my story? So my story of how I came to gymnastics is that one summer when I was about 9 years old, my mom found out about Wendy Hilliard Gymnastics Foundation and that they had a summer camp, and she enrolled me in it, and this is when it all started. During the last days of the first summer camp of my first year, I was told that I was able to move on to preteen. I was done on preteen for about a year, and then in my second year of doing the summer camp, I was told I was moving up to teen, where I practiced for 3 days a week for about 2 years. And during all this time, I was doing trampoline and tumbling. But I ended up leaving when I wasn't really mobilizing in my levels, meaning I wasn't really moving up. Then in the beginning of 2019, I joined a team named USC Gymnastics and Baseball, where I trained for a couple of months doing artistic gymnastics. And these are some pictures of me when I was younger in Wendy Hilliard. So yeah. Then I left USC and did advanced classes in Chelsea Piers, where after a couple of months, my mother was emailed saying that they wanted me to try out for the XL team there. After trying out, I was able to come for practices with the team during the summer. And then I found out that I made the team, and now I've been with the XL team ever since, where I've trained and competed. And these are some pictures of me with the Chelsea Piers XL team. And then I was going to share some clips of me doing gymnastics, but I have to switch tabs, so bear with me. Okay. This is me doing my floor routine.
Go.
So my mom recorded that, so there were some background noises. And this is me doing my beam routine. So, yeah, yeah. Um, so my closing remarks for this was that in Black History Month, it's good to highlight and recognize the job done by people in Wendy Hilliard. I mean, like Wendy Hilliard, that gave opportunities for kids with less opportunities. And without it, kids like me would not be able to have the chance to pursue an opportunity for gymnastics. And it is also good to recognize how Wendy got to such a high level in a time where it was hard for colored people to get an opportunity to succeed in anything. So, yeah, that's my presentation.